And according to a report by the Real Estate Center of Texas A&M University, home ownership is at an all-time high even despite the pandemic. But how has COVID-19 changed the way people look at homes? Our Xavier Gonzalez explains.
Ever since the pandemic hit South Texas, realtors have had to find new ways to adjust. However, they've also never really stopped.
Real estate has changed. Beforehand, you'd go shake hands, and that's not what we do now. Now we stay 6 feet apart when we talk.
For a step as important as buying a house, realtor Jason Atwater says he never thought he would be making these kind of adjustments.
I think there's more workarounds than ever. Beforehand, and a lot of this was going on, we wouldn't even consider doing a Zoom call to sit down and meet a client. Now it's common.
Despite the pandemic, he says that demand for residency hasn't left.
So we're actually showing more houses. The difference is you're wearing a mask, you're wiping things down when you go in and out afterwards.
And realtors have never had to stop. Although it's been up to Texas counties to decide what is and isn't an essential worker, real estate companies have all come up with their own set of COVID-19 guidelines. Rules that Atwater agrees are important to follow.
Some of them might be extremely apprehensive. You don't know their situation. You know, it could be as simple as they could be compromised, or they could have somebody in the family that's compromised. So you always want to make sure that they feel safety and that your first concern is their concerns.
Although steps like disinfecting every touch surface in a house just for a showing may be tedious, Atwater believes continuing to do his job during a pandemic is the right thing to do.
The only reason I do this is to help people. And if you go out there with that attitude, it doesn't matter where you're at or what you're doing. If you're out there to help people and their families, it's the best thing for them.
And I'm told one of the biggest changes for realtors is when clients are signing the home closing documents. Now, that's an event that's usually followed up with a handshake or even a photograph, but because of social distancing, the most they can do is take part in a phone call. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Xavier Gonzalez, Chris 6 News.